What's going on, guys? We are back with another Pop Report update number 93. We're going to be going over March 6th through March 12th data. So we will go ahead and start off with PSA. PSA graded a total of 229,307 cards this week, drop off of 41,848 compared to last week. The 229 does not rank the top 10. And leading the way again is TCG with 79,000 cards, baseball with 49,000, football with 32,000, basketball with 29,000 cards. All right, moving on to CSG. CSG pop report is still down currently for maintenance, so there was no update to their pop report. All right, CGC, they graded a total of 13,309 TCG cards. Leading the way was Pokemon, as always, with 12,520 cards. Magic the Gathering, 583. Pokemon Tots with 206 cards. So that right there was a huge drop off compared to last week by 19,000 cards. So I'm not sure what's going on with CGC, but that's a pretty significant drop off from their regular pop counts as well. All right, going on to the smaller companies here. Tag Grading, they graded a total of 290 cards last week. Leading the way this week by a slight margin was football with 103 cards, baseball with 102 cards, and then it was basketball with 35 cards and hockey with 29 cards, UFC 11 and soccer with 8 cards, and then multisport with 2 cards. Those are the only categories that they had cards graded in this week. Again, 290 cards this week for tag grading. HGA, they graded a total of 452 cards this week, which is a drop off from last week where they graded 789, drop off of 337. A couple weeks ago, they were in the 412 range, I believe. So HGA is, I think they're treading their normal counts to be under 500 per week at this point. So something to keep an eye on. If you are grading with HGA, I would be very cautious because one is because they're losing the demand in the hobby by huge numbers every week. And then also, if they were to decide to close their doors and you have an order at HGA, what's going to happen to your order, right? I mean, in a perfect best case is they would return your order. But if you have any cards of significant value or even sentimental value, you don't want to send them to HGA and then they close up doors and then now they're stuck in some sort of like bankruptcy court or anything like that. So just keep that in mind if you're submitting to HGA. I would not be submitting to HGA going forward. They're just too much of a risk for me. But if you see them, you go for it, right? I mean, I can't stop you, but for me and myself, I'm not gonna be grading with HGA ever again. Ace Grading. So we're gonna move on to Ace Grading. Ace Grading, they graded a total of 95 unique cards is what they added to their pop report. A slight little decrease compared to last week by 4. So COMC had a huge week this week. They added a total of 19,901 unique cards to their selling platform, which is a huge increase compared to their normal rates. Normally they add around, average around 10,000. So 19,900 is almost double what they normally average. So pretty good for COMC. Leading the way was baseball with almost 7,000, and then it was basketball with almost 4,000, and then football and racing was actually right above 2,000 cards apiece. So not too bad for COMC. A lot of activity, a lot of stuff going on in COMC. Moving on to MySlabs. All right, so let's check out what is currently up for sale for at MySlabs. There are 121,964 listings for graded cards currently on MySlabs. Slight little decrease compared to last week by 177. There are 11,920 raw card listings, decreased by 135, and then there are 1,285 raw card lots up for sale on MySlabs, which is a slight little decrease as well by 23. All right, let's go over what has sold. Uh, there are 814 slabs that have sold on MySlabs, decreased by 10. 74 raw cards have sold, up by 2 compared to last week. And raw card lots, 18 sold last week, down by 1 compared to last week. And so in all, for total for the cards, there was 906 sold listings. Last week there was 915. Wax, there were 62 wax listings sold. Last week there was 83, so it's down by 21. And then slab comics, there was 9 of those sold this week, 16 last week, so down by 7. Raw comic singles, none sold this week, and there was 1 last week. So in all, sold listings for the week, there was 977 sold listings, down by 38 compared to last week, where they sold 1,015. All right, let's check out this type of slabs that have sold. 659 PSA, 62 BGS, 2 BVG, 0 for CGC, 8 CSG, 2 redemptions, and 81 SGC slabs have sold. And that does it for this week, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. And as always, take care. Talk to you guys again next week.